Welcome back to another video. Rel Purnell, aka Car Show Rel. Got the Saab back. Man, these documents up, y'all. Man, these documents up. I knew when I first got the car that there was going to be some stuff that was going to be needed. Didn't know how much though. Real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk. True story. When I first got the car, I got it inspected. I had the guys meet me at the shop to get it inspected. I didn't even drive the car. Number one, I didn't fully know how to drive a stick. So imagine me buying the car and look, my daughter throwing stuff. She trying to get on camera. Get out of here, kid. So real talk. I ain't even know how to drive the car, y'all. I ain't know how to drive it. So I ain't even know how the clutch was. Which we gonna get there in a moment, because y'all know I was having some clutch issues, on and off, really since I got it. The first clutch issue was like maybe June-ish, May. About a couple months after I got it, we lost the clutch. But yeah, round it back. So, first got the car, had it checked out. The guy said it was solid. Cool, so I made the move, buy the car. And this is gonna be like, the lowest build ever that I had in my collection that ever built, outside of my, my first car, which is, the Chevy Corsa. But yeah, so cool, boom. We got the car. We know it needed a top. We know it needed some maintenance and everything like that. We got the maintenance bill. Y'all seen that in the last video. If you can rewind that back to the project build playlist, y'all see that in there. So cool. We get the car, cuts off on us a couple times. I ain't even filmed that, but on the way to the rim shop, it cut off on me once. Heading to the rim shop. This was maybe the third day after getting it. I immediately put rims on it. The back window was out. I still didn't have the new top on. I immediately put rims on the car. Hardly even, yo, me thinking about it now, it's crazy. Hardly even knew how to drive the joint. Put rims on it, man. That's crazy. When the tow truck driver dropped it off at my crib, I asked him, like, man, yeah, just go ahead and pull off in the driveway. He's like, nah, no sir, I don't have that responsibility here, it's your car. I'm like, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, I don't really know how to drive a stick that well. Last time I drove a stick was years ago, like 07, 06-ish. And even then, I ain't know how to drive a stick too good. She's like, man, look, just put it in first, man, and drive it first all the way up there. Cool. Back it off, went to go put it in first, try to drive up, stalled. Tried it again, stalled. So I'm like, all right, let me rev it up. Let me rev it up to at least like 3,000 and just drop the clutch and boom and go. So I'm revving it. Whoa. Skrrr! I peeled tires. We up in the driveway and man, it was crazy. But I might have damaged the clutch. It's a strong possibility because look, man, I ain't know how to drive the car. I ain't know how to drive the car like that. And I'm still learning. To be honest with you, I'm still learning how to drive a stick. But clutch. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Where we at? We here? Is this it? Yes, this is it right here. Keep all the documents. All right, so first thing they did the master cylinder, y'all. They want to do the master cylinder, and just check from there. I was on the forums as well, and the forums like it's normally your master cylinder or slave cylinder. And normally if one go, you want to change the other. So they start with the master cylinder. It took them a couple days to get it in the shop to do that. After I dropped it off, cool. They put it in, and no bueno. Didn't work. So they hit me up like on a Friday or something, saying, hey, look, what you want us to do? Master cylinder work. I said, what's the next step? They said slave cylinder, and then obviously the clutch. If we take out the slave cylinder, the clutch got to come out with it. So we might as well do it all together. So I'm like, damn, okay, cool. Let's get it. Let's get to it. Cool. So, you know, a couple days later, goes by, they called me like, hey, look, we installed the slave. Slave leaked immediately. So now we gotta order another slave. And, you know, it's gonna be a couple more days. I'm like, all right, cool, a couple more days. I mean, I don't really need the car like that. You know, it's just a little project car, just a little toy that I'm toying around with. So cool. About another week went past. They called me, said the car ready. I come pick up the car. And I'm acting like, yo, so, you know, what was the process? They're like, man, you know, it's a Saab, it's a pain in the ass to get to. You know, we did the master cylinder, still didn't gain no pressure in the clutch. Took the slave cylinder out. As soon as we put the slave in, you know, it started leaking immediately. Like immediately. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, y'all, how was the clutch? And he's like, yo, the clutch was, no, it looked like it had some wear and tear on it, but you really can't tell. It could look like it got friction. And not have friction at all. That's just how clutch it is. But you know, with the new clutch, it'll last you at least about another 100,000 miles. I'm only putting a couple thousand miles on the car, yeah, so it's probably gonna last his lifetime along with me. I plan on keeping the car. And boom, there you have it. And I also did a they rotated the tires. They did an oil change as well. I told them to do an oil change on it because I never had one. Man, I even thought about putting it, doing everything myself. I'm like, man, what about me doing everything myself? Is it that hard to do, to change out a clutch? Man, I started looking at the parts I need, and you know, you got to bleed the system like 1,000 times. I'm like, nah, man, I might as well just put it in the shop and get it back, you know, a lot quicker than me trying to even work on it myself. Got the car back, cool, boom, yo, it feels immaculate. Immaculate. The clutch, the feel of the clutch feels better than what it did when I first got into it. And again, I'm not a specialist when it comes to manuals, but I can tell that feeling, man. You know, that feeling that the clutch is extra firm, extra firm. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. That's pretty much it. The Saab is back. We back in effect. I don't know what I'm gonna do next to it, to be honest with y'all. I got some thoughts in my mind of how I want to freak it, what I want to do to it. I mean, obviously, the car season is coming to an end. So, you know, we hitting 2022. What I'm going to do, y'all going to have to stick around for it. I got some special things that I'm going to do to it. Add my little special flares, a special touch to it to make it stand out, to make it mine, to make it personalized when it comes to the Saab, you know, the whole paid in full, that whole little vibe, y'all. So stick around for that. And stay tuned for it, man. Thank y'all for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Yo, we on the Saab journey. I got a couple other things in store as well, man. Work that's been crazy. It's a blessing as well. You know, we're grinding over here, entrepreneurship at its finest. You know, we building it from the ground up. You know, we building this empire, y'all. And we still having fun with toys. We, you know, still taking care of our families. And, yo, we just living life. We living life out here, man. So, as I always say, stay positive, stay motivated. Salute, and I'll see y'all in the next one. It's money, cars, and motivation. Y'all know how we do it. Shout out to E-Vapors. He came up with the slogan. I just put it on a couple merch because I love it. MCM, money, cars, motivation. That's all we always talk about. Money. We talk about how to get to the bag, y'all. We want to be in a position to help other folks out that need it. You know, financially, spiritually, mentally, inspirationally. Money, cars, motivation. MCM.
Happy Hassan, Daddy.
I love you.
I love you.